before I was a father. It's crazy. It's completely crazy. Like it was the last thing I even thought of was having a child or anything or any concerns. We talked about not even having any, and then she became pregnant, and I'm like, I will say the day that she told me, I had the biggest panic attack. I was like, I'm going back to bed.
He goes,
We found the
"Baby,
thing
I'm
is we
pregnant.
found out.
Ah, I'm gonna go to sleep."
Yeah, I was like, I literally like she showed me that I was like, I'm going back to bed.
Oh my
But
goodness.
like after I started like thinking about it, I was like, this is gonna be pretty cool. And then like I was even okay if we would have had a girl, but we had a boy. We were actually going to name if it was going to be a girl, we were actually going to name her Savannah because we actually at that time we were actually meeting with a buddy of mine and they lived in Savannah, Georgia. And it had to have been like a week or to us going down there, but she was apparently pregnant while we were down there and we had no clue.
Wow.
And I mean, and there was a night where she drank, but as I said, we had no
Oh,
clue.
oh, oh,
No,
Alan's
it would
gonna
have been
watch this.
literally too early anyway. It would
Alan's
have been
gonna
like
watch this in like
literally.
15 years, and he's gonna be like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, but we didn't know. We did
Yeah.
honestly. Heather didn't know until I think it was a month and a half to 2 months. We'll figure May to mid July. That's when we found out.
What happened? She got
Mid
like a
July is
she
when
got
we
like a
found out.
blood test, and like like
No, she had been late,
okay.
and she was like, okay, I haven't had one. I don't know how long. So she was like, I was like, okay, so you need to get like a pregnancy test or something, and so she went and bought two of them, and they both came out positive, and I'm like, I'm going to bed.
Good old
I'm
Steve. What a
going to bed.
reassuring husband.
Yep, yeah, I'm going to bed.
But I like Savannah. That's a beautiful name actually.
Yeah, I've only been there once, and it was actually going to be because Alan is actually named after um I'm not gonna say well the last name it doesn't really matter because it's my last name, but Alan is actually named Alan's first name is Heather's dad's middle name,
Okay.
and his middle name is Richard. My middle name is Richard, and my grandfather's first name is Richard.
So
And
that's a lot of
uh,
dick in your family, bro.
that is a lot of dick in the
That's a
family.
lot of
Yes,
dick in your family.
that's a lot of dick in my family. And then Savannah was going to be Savannah Renee, and Savannah Renee was going to be that was because my mom's middle name was Renee.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was kind of I thought Savannah Renee sounded really
Do you
like
know the
it kind of went
story?
off the tongue.
Do you know the story about Savannah, Georgia? I
Dude, it's
believe.
supposed to be like one of the most haunted places in the United
Oh,
States.
I mean not that, but I was gonna get into
Oh,
during the Civil War. Who was it? General Sherman, I believe, was marching down to Georgia, and he got to Savannah, and they were like anything. Yeah, Sherman's march, and like anything that got in his path was getting burnt to the ground. Like General Sherman was literally coming to the south and destroying everything in his path. Like it was unbelievable. And he got to Savannah, Georgia, and he was like standing at like the top of this hill, and he like a tear came to his eye, and he goes, "This city is so beautiful. Like, do not destroy this city." So they ended up like bringing the city under siege and like for the war and everything, and the city remained untouched.
Jesus.
Yeah, but they were literally like, think about that, like burning down every single city, and then you get to Savannah, Georgia, and you're just like, nah,
It
this,
is a really nice place.
yeah.
It really is.
That from what I heard,
Like the
it's
buildings
a beautiful
themselves.
city.
It is, yes. Oh my god. Because actually, Savannah is actually where they did the scene from Forrest Gump where he's sitting on the bench.
Really?
Yeah. We were gonna go to it, but it was on the opposite side of the where we were going
Uh,
because they have a lot of little like squares in the city, and they're literally just almost garden and greenery and these amazing looking trees. It's such a it is beautiful. It is. Just walking, I was like we went down to it was like River Street, I think it was, where they have all the like
I wouldn't know. So,
River Street, it's I think it's River Street. But that's
mama,
where they
mama
have all
said,
like the shops and all the eateries and stuff like that, the restaurants and stuff.
mama
And
said,
it's all like cobblestone.
Oh
I
yeah.
think it's
Oh,
cobblestone.
I know exactly like the kind of streets you're talking about.
Yeah, and it's just right down there by the river, and it's really nice down there.
Laughs like a box of chocolates. You never know
You
what
never
you're
know
gonna
what
get.
you're gonna get. I love that movie.
Dude, it's a great movie. That's one of the best
Oh yeah.
films ever.
Oh, 100%.
Tom Hanks, man, what a treasure. What a treasure.
Oh yeah, I mean, not even. Yeah, I mean, he did really good as Forrest Gump, but I mean, there's a lot of movies he's actually really good in.
Yeah. So, Steve, now I got another question. I'm not
Oh,
trying to
here we
put
go.
you on the spot, but since we're talking
Oh, you
about
done?
babies and cities, um, like, is the plan to have more children? You don't have to answer
Um.
this question. You don't have to answer this question.
Oh no, no. We've also talked about that, and it's our biggest thing is the house that we live in is not big enough for another child as the at the moment. I mean, if we 100% knew it was going to be a boy, yeah, we could get bunk beds. Our biggest problem is our house is only a two-bedroom, and it's just not big enough for it's not big enough for another kid.
I
So
mean,
I we actually had talked like
you can get bunk
if
beds for a boy and a girl until they're like 10 or
yeah,
11.
I know, but it's like
Yeah. No, I know what you're saying.
yeah. Yeah, I wanted to. I like this house so much. I would love to add on it. And there's an empty lot next to us that
What's
would
the
be really cool.
what's the like the zoning laws there too? Could you possibly build up on it?
I, I haven't looked into it. I haven't lived here long enough to like really worry about it, and I didn't really have the money to sit and think about it either. So
I
it's
got
it's
you.
one
I
of those
got you.
things.
Yeah, it's not one of those things you're really thinking about yet.
Yeah, we're not thinking
Um,
about that yet. We want to get things to